Hello, my name is Tony Chan. I'm reporting for TelecomTV. Today with me is Phil Tilley, who is the Marketing Director for Cloud Solutions and Strategy at Alcatel-Lucent. Phil, we've been talking a lot about SDN and NFV. So how do you think these two technologies can help telcos deliver next generation network innovation?
Yeah, I mean, these two technologies are really sort of bringing what we've seen in the IT community and cloud, bringing that to the telco, really allowing greater flexibility, scale, agility in the sort of new services that service providers are going to be offering.
So what steps have the industry taken so far in kind of bringing to reality this next generation carrier infrastructure so far?
Yeah, I mean, the whole NFV and SDN movement brings a whole load of new challenges. Again, we've got to look at how do we virtualize the software, how do we build the cloud nodes, how do we distribute the virtual functions around in a distributed fashion so we don't compromise latency and of the functions and the communication services that we deliver. So we've really got to bring together and test the whole thing. How does this all work and scale in reality? Self-heal, to bring the resiliency and reliability of the services that we expect.
Okay. So it sounds to me you're talking about something like an ecosystem for SDN and NFV. What is actually Alcatel-Lucent doing in this area?
Yeah, so Alcatel-Lucent sort of identified, I mean, we got into starting to test and developing an NFV platform over 2 years ago. And one of the early things we identified with so many changes, it was important to really stimulate the market with an ecosystem. So we've got 36 partners now as part of that sort of cloud-bound ecosystem program. And the really idea is we work with platform providers, with service providers, and with the virtual function providers to test how quickly is it to put the virtual function onto a cloud node, and then how does it scale? How does it self-heal? What happens if you try and remove that cloud function and still achieve the telecommunication sort of requirements of latency and resiliency?
So ultimately, when all these issues are sorted out and we actually get network functions virtualized on the network, deployed within service providers' infrastructure, what do you think that the opportunities are for telcos when that happens?
I mean, the opportunities are great. I think initially we're going to see it sort of how do we more efficiently use that telco infrastructure. So initially it's a bit of an OpEx benefit and gain. But I think once we've got around that and we've got the open API and the open interfaces that it brings, we're going to start seeing a new sort of breed of services coming on board. I mean, one of the sort of simple things is where we can start seeing sort of voice communication services properly and truly embedded in web portals and web screens, so sort of what we call WebRTC. And the other one is sort of scalability of voice over LTE and higher quality, high definition mobile services, voice mobile service.
Well, thanks very much, Phil, for joining us today.
Thank you.
This is Tony Chan signing off for TelecomTV.